Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful gown. It's a short gown, it's a kimono short gown. So it's going to be having this interesting details on the neckline. So let's get into it. Okay, I'll be needing asho-oke for this type of asho-oke. Is already, it comes like this, but even if you're using the one that is in pair, it's just for you to join them together so that you can have the desired width. Okay, so I'm going to be folding my fabric into 4. So first you fold it into 2, then after that you fold it into 4 like this. So what this means is that we are cutting both the front and the back of our dress together. This is what this means. So it's not going to have shoulder joining. So this part here is unfold. It's unfold. This is our shoulder and it's unfold. Here also is unfold. This is our center back as well as our center front. Okay, it's a kimono bodice. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm starting my measurement from here. So from here I will measure down my nipple point line. Nipple point is 13.5. Then I will measure the length that I want plus seam allowance. So I want the length to be 39. Add your seam allowance. Okay, so this is the nipple point line and this is the length together with the seam allowance. So I will extend these 2 lines. So the dress is not going to have any shape whatsoever. So from here on this our nipple point line, you will input the bigger circumference of the body of the person. So my client's bigger circumference is the bust, which is 56. So 56 divided by 4, that will give me 14. So I'm going to measure 14 here. Okay, because it's a free stuff, I'm going to be adding some ease of 1.5, then my seam allowance of 1 inch. Okay, then I'll roll it straight down to the hemline this way, straight down. Can you see? Then you measure 2 inches downward from this T shape, this T angle. From this T angle I'll come down by 2 inches. Then I'll just create a cuff to connect together with the arm, well, with the sleeve opening, to connect together with the sleeve opening this way. Can you see? So this is going to be where her hand is going to come out from, this place. Okay, and then this is the length. Then it's going to have slits at the 2 sides, so you can just note the point where you want your slits to start from. Okay, so I'll be making mine to be 10 inches. 10 inches from the hemline. I measured 10 inches, so that's the point that I'm going to be putting the slits. Okay, so the next thing is to put the neckline, which is the main aim for this class. So from the folded edge here, I will measure the neck width that I want. So I want the neck width to be 3.75. I'll measure the 3.75. okay, the neck depth is going to be 1.5 for the back, 1.5. Then you connect it together this way, then the front neck is going to be a V. From here again you measure the length you want. Okay, so I'm going to measure the length where you want that thing to start from. Okay, where you want that thing at the chest area to start from. So I'm going to be using 10.5 for that. So 10.5, which is this place. Okay, then from here I'll go in by 2 inches this way. I'll connect it to the neck width. So I'll go ahead now, I'll cut it out. So when I'm cutting, I'll cut only on the back neckline. Cut the back neckline this way. Can you see? Then I'll cut the side. Just notch this shoulder area from the neckline, just notch this point, or if you don't want to notch, you can just use your chalk to mark it, so that by the time you open it now, you will know where your shoulder is, so that you can now reshape the front neckline. Okay, so just put your hand inside and bring out the two that is inside, you know, like this. Can you see the way I've removed it this way? Make sure you align the sleeve together very well. So this is the way it is now. Can you see? So this is the neckline. So the next thing now is to recut this front shape on your front part. Cut like this. Can you see the way I'm cutting it? This way. Can you see? Forget to notch. Just measure half inch inside like this. From this corner, measure half inch inward and notch. Okay, the way I'm doing here, like this. Can you see? So that it can be easy for you to put the collar. Okay, so we are done. The next thing now is to move ahead to the collar. So if you open it up, you have this. If you open it, this is what you have. So the next thing you have to do now, starting from one notching here, you can see that we notch it. So from here you measure the neckline all around and back to this other notch. All right, so I'll go ahead, I'll do that. You can cut the collar. So here I have 32. So the length of my collar is 32. The length is 32, but then you know you need to increase it because of allowance. So I'm going to increase it. I'll increase it by extra 2 inches. So that's going to be 34. So the length of my collar is going to be 34. Then the width on fold, I'm going to be making the width to be 3.5. With my interfacing, I'm using a soft paper gum. Next thing I'm going to do now is to, you fold it into 2 like this. Can you see? You fold it into 2 like this, equally, like this. Okay, so I'll measure 4 inches upward. So I measure 4 inches upward. Okay, then I'll take to the sewing machine. I'll sew the center. So locate the center here. Okay, roll it down. So you take to your machine, you just stitch here all the way down. Okay, I'll go ahead, I'll do that. Join here together. So the next thing now is for you to turn it to the good side. See the way I'm going to turn it? See, it's like this, right? So just fold it together like this. Can you see? Then it's already out on the good side. So you fold here. So our collar is almost ready. So this is how our collar is going to look. Can you see? So you go ahead, you iron it. I'll locate the center of the back neckline, just locate it and notch it. Then I'll also notch the center, I'll notch this place, this center here, notch it. So you open it up like this. So you match the neckline together this way, and then you pin, then you sew all around till you get to your notching here. Then when you are done, go back here again, go back to this point, and then you sew again till you get back to that other side. So because of your notching, it's going to be easy to just sew and just end it at that your notch. You know that point that you notch, should end it there. Then you also stitch again to this other side. So this time around the collar is underneath while the kampala is on top. So when you get to your notching, when you get to that point that you notch, you stop. So I'm done stitching, and this is how it's looking. As you can see from the wrong side, this is how it's looking from the wrong side. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do now is just for me to bring these two together like this. You can see my seam allowance of the Ankara. See the one for the asho-oke. This is the wrong side of my dress. Okay, so match the edges together like this, then you will see your seam allowance. So just take back to your machine and you sew here together like this. Okay, so I'll go ahead, I'll do that. So I've stitched it together. So what I'll do next now is for me to just take back to my weaving machine and I'll weave this area. So I've weaved the raw edges, so I'll turn it to the good side now and I'll iron it. For that thing at the neck area, I'm going to be cutting a square that is going to be 15 inches in length. 15 inches in length. So because it's going to have allowance, so I'm going to make that to be 16 inches in length, and then 16, then the width is going to be 14 and a half by 16. Okay, then I'll cut it out. It's a square, more like a square. Can you see? So this is it. Then the next thing for you to do now is to create the shape that is by the side. So that shape, I'm going to come up here. I'll come up by 5 inches. I'll come up by 5 inches, or let's do 6, 5.5. Let's do 5.5. I'll come up here by 5.5 inches. Then I'll locate the center of this. This is the width here is 14.5. So I'll locate the center. This is the center. So I'll come outside again from the center, maybe by 1.5, and then I'll create a curve here like this. Create a curve like this, then I'll cut it out, shape out. You know, you can do any shape you like. Okay, can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do now is for me to fuse this with my interfacing. Fusing this with interfacing is optional because this asho-oke is very thick, but I'm going to stabilize it, you know, so that it can be easy to work with. You know, it's always good to fuse it, so I'm going to just fuse it with my interfacing. Interfacing now. So the next thing I'm going to do is this edge, I'm going to bend it inward with 1/2 inch. I'll bend here, and bend here with 1/2 inch. Okay, so you also bend here, but if this place is not bending well, you can give it a small notch so that it can be easy to bend. So you also blend it with 1/2 inch. You bend this with 1/2 inch. This type of neckline, they are trending now, so make sure you make for yourself. I also have another design on the channel, you can go and check it out. So this is it. Bend here also. So this is how it's going to look from the good side. So this is how it's looking. Okay, so that it's going to be like this on the chest area. So the next thing now is for me to attach this to this. So just place it together like this. Locate the center so that it can match properly. This is the center of this. I'll match it with the center, you know, we have joining here. So place it on top of each other like this. Can you see? Then you take back to your machine, you sew here together. When you are done, you flip it downward and then you top stitch. Can you see? This is how it is. So the next thing is just for me to flip it downward like this, then go back to my machine and I'll top stitch here together. Okay, so just so this is it. I'm done with the neckline. Can you see? So next thing now is for me to close the side, but then I want to use this to decorate here. So of course this I'm going to be attaching it to the sleeve. So I need to, the length is going to be exactly this sleeve opening length. So I'll go ahead now and I'll attach it this way. I'll sew here together. I'll do the same thing to the second sleeve. I'll stitch it. Okay, so just mash front and back together. You take back to your sewing machine, you close with 1 inch. When you get to that position that we notch for our slit, you backstitch, and then you do the same thing to the other side. Then you now hem the edges. So the next thing now is just to hem it. Okay, make sure you hem the slit as well. Just look at the way I'm doing it. So our bubble is ready. So for the corners to relax, you need to notch it from the inside. So just notch the corner, okay?
You know, that's on that arm. Okay.